What we do here is go back.
Hey guys, welcome back to Talk It Up with Cindy and Jerry.
What's going on, everybody?
How's it going? So today we're talking about, what are we talking about today?
It's that, what do you call that? Bonding, not bonding, but
Kind of being in sync.
in sync, right?
Okay.
We talked, like today, we're not wearing the same shirts, which is good. You know, we're actually wearing some kind of, we do.
You know, people, I see videos like that all the time on other people's, like, social media or on their,
Just on their social media.
yeah, like the spoofs where they both come out the room, one comes out the room. And
Because it happens.
color.
We do it a lot with the
It's
shirts.
happened a couple times. We'll probably post it today with this at the end of this video.
Mm-hmm.
There's a spoof. There's two spoofs. There's a couple of spoofs.
But they were not really
they weren't a
spoofs.
spoof. It just happened.
It just happened, so we just kind of went with
Sometimes
it.
we just go with it. He'll take the
Yes.
camera out
Yeah.
or his phone out and start recording it because it's funny. But I'm pretty sure it happens to other people
Yeah.
where one will get dressed before the other and
Wait, first of all, that's usually the men. The men get dressed before the other.
not all the time. Sometimes.
Yeah, I have
You
never.
know, like we said, the difference is we're busy doing other things in the house, getting kids ready, prepping breakfast. So we're in our pajamas longer because we're doing these things. You guys don't have anything to do but just get yourselves ready.
But when we're going out, we're getting dressed at the same time.
Kind of, but my clothes is in our bedroom and yours is in your office. So I don't see what you're picking out. You don't see what I'm picking out.
No, I'm just saying that it does take longer for a woman.
Yeah, it does because we
Yeah.
have more, like I said one time before, we have more choices.
The choices, yeah. And I said before, they'll come out with these different shirts or whatever, or they'll come out, you know, like, hey, what do you think of this outfit? Because I'm done. I'm dressed, right? So maybe I'm just on my computer or reading a book, catching up, and I'm like,
Listen,
no, the other one was better.
You're never gonna win that battle.
No, I'm not gonna win that. No, nobody's gonna win that battle. It's- you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
we take a little bit longer. We have more choices, and we put a lot more effort. As to where you guys always say, "Get dressed. We're going someplace nice," and we come out the room, we're dressed a lot better, and then you guys are in a t-shirt and pants.
No, I don't do that. There are some guys like that.
There's a lot of
Yes.
guys like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
okay.
yeah. I come out dressed appropriately.
But
you know?
there's a lot of guys that,
I mean,
and
today I'm-
you make fun of it too.
Oh yeah, I'm like,
Okay, then.
how does that guy just go out like that? We'll see them out there in the, you know, like so that right there, that couple is not even close to being in sync.
But we've seen the
That's not even.
Where
We're in
the
sync.
same shirt.
We're you know
same shirt, same color.
same color scheme
Yeah.
or whatever, and that just happens that we're like really in sync, which even
Well,
in comment
that happens with my niece sometimes with her and her
partner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but her and Mike also.
Oh, okay.
Mel and Mike, the same thing happens to them too. Sometimes.
I wonder
I think
if
she does it on purpose sometimes.
Oh, she does.
So like they all coordinate.
Oof, even the baby.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's too much.
I think that's cute. It's like a new
No.
couple, young couple thing. You know, like everybody coordinates.
Nah.
I
If we were a young
I
couple,
think it's cute.
I'd have been like, "That's not happening."
I think it's a cute thing. But he won't do that. And I don't like it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when we come close to the same shades, you go crazy.
Oh, no, I went crazy. That this one spoof where I was like, you need to change your shirt. And
Yeah.
he's like, but why? I'm like, because we're not wearing
And
the
I got
same
dressed
shirt.
first. That was the thing. We're in sync, but I got dressed first, so it's just like I'm getting punished because they already made that decision after
Exactly.
30,
It's
40
harder for-
minutes. Right.
You rather sit
So
longer.
no, it's true. I'll take the hit. I'm gonna go. Forget this. If I let her go back in there, we could be here for another 30 minutes. I'm
Maybe
going in
longer.
there. Yeah, I'm going in there, and I'm just like, yep, there goes another shirt. Let's go. I'm ready.
Maybe even longer for us.
But there comes to a point where you actually say, I'll go, you know, food, dishes, or any conversation, I'll come back and say, you don't know me like that. You don't
Yes,
know me
I
that
do.
well. And
I know him well.
Yeah.
He gets mad that I do know him
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Sometimes I think I know him better than he knows me.
No, I'll
He
say
gets
it.
so mad
Yeah, I'll
too.
say, you don't know me. You don't know me like that.
And I know I do.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know. It just
We're
happens gradually.
synced. We're synced. We're in
Yeah.
tune.
I think that happens is you.
That's why,
graduate
you know,
together.
the final tattoo should say,
No.
Jerry forever.
No.
Jerry forever.
Branding myself with my kids. That's it.
Okay. One day you're going to be sleeping with it and it's just going to Sharpie.
Sharpie.
Jerry forever.
Okay, Sharpie, yes.
Yeah.
Sharpie, I won't feel. Sharpie comes off after a few
After a
days.
while it comes off, Sharpie. You know what I'm saying? It's not like,
Okay, there's always Band-Aids.
yeah, that's a big ass bandit. It's going to be like this, Jerry forever.
Yeah, okay.
You know? He's going to start waking up and I'm going to go back to sleep. back
That's not
to
gonna happen.
sleep.
I'm not a heavy sleeper
No,
anymore.
you're not. No.
We talked about that the other day. He was like, I remember you used to be like dead cold sleep. I'm
Yeah.
like, I can't do that anymore. I wish.
Yeah.
I miss those days.
Yeah. You can't get up and have a donut in the middle of the night because she'll wake up. She'll know.
So I had 2 of them today. He was like, you sure you want 2 donuts? We went to this place called Breland by our house for
Yeah.
their scones.
Yes.
And they make these homemade glazed or cinnamon sugar.
I had the
powder.
cinnamon sugar, but yeah, but it's the
Oh my
glaze.
god, they're
And it's
so
very fluffy. It
They're
is.
fluffy and chewy at the same time. I don't know how they did that, but they're delicious. So I had to. Yeah, people. I do eat. Like I said,
No, she did. Just like you see, like,
good.
you know, Chris Hemsworth, and they go, like, but we exercise, but I gotta eat. But I did call her out. I'm like, you're gonna have another one? You're going in there? I'm like,
And I had a scone.
because you had that's the thing. You had a scone.
I know.
So it wasn't like you had 2. You had a scone,
I know.
a donut, and you only gave me a
No.
small piece. It wasn't like
the
you.
first one.
Yeah,
I
you were
gave
like,
you less than half.
yeah, it was like, I went in there to get napkins or whatever. No, the coffees.
Coffee.
It's from New York, so I say coffee. You know, and you were like, hey, I give you a piece. You know what I
Less
said?
than a half.
I was like, damn, it's not even half.
I left you some.
I know.
You
I mean,
had
it
your
wasn't.
own.
No, it wasn't. I had my own scone, so I didn't care. But
Yeah.
if I'm going to share,
I realized after I'm like,
I gotta-
maybe I should leave him a piece. But I'm going in my head. But he has one in the box.
I don't have the same donut.
That's your choice.
That
You
is my
chose
choice.
to choose
That's my
that
choice.
one.
Well, you know what? For that reason, in that moment, we were not in sync.
No, we're not.
And you didn't want to share.
Then I came outside and said, listen, if you want a morning glory,
I just don't like to.
there's only one left.
You know, Morning Glory is just such a weird name for me because it sounds like a.
So it's a croissant that they roll in cinnamon and sugar before
And after they toast it, yeah.
They bake it.
I just
Not
think
toast it, bake
but see,
it.
I'm as a typical guy. I think of Morning Glory. I think of some situation
Don't
going
go
on in
there.
the morning.
Don't. Oh, you men always have to go.
I
there.
do. I don't know
Always have
why.
sex on the
You know,
plane.
it's like
Always.
it's like what do you want to call
Back
this?
to the topic.
We're gonna call this the Morning Glory.
Back to the topic. Away from the sex.
But you know
part.
what? That's the problem right there.
Oh my
Women.
gosh.
No, I'm gonna say it. We're in sync, but not for those things.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
Men always have sex on the brain. We
But
don't.
try
We
it.
have-
Sync
no.
with that. Sync with it.
No,
Not
we
just
got
the
too many
shirts.
other things on our
Not just
mind.
the errands. Just
No, we will never be in sync in that.
damn.
we,
Kill
always,
it.
we probably have shopping on our brain more than you guys.
It's
do.
always shopping. And that's a fact. Well, I can tell you right there, we're not in sync in that. The worst part was, you know, when I was kind of rearranging my closet because you just kind of just threw everything in there.
I was trying to keep it safe.
Is
from
she
the
okay?
whirlwind.
Then I was like, you know, I have my OCD. I'm like, oh, you added the cases that were on the other side over here, and you were like, yes, that's it.
I
They're
was
staying over
trying
here.
to
But they don't
keep
connect.
them
You didn't
breaking. I didn't
connect.
know. I was trying to keep them
I have too many
breaking.
shoes. That's it. I'm done.
I said I won't buy you any more shoes.
No more shoes. No more shoes.
I'm trying to turn you into me.
No, yeah, that's it.
No.
No.
Like, did you count your shoes the other day when I was reorganizing my closet? I'm like, I stuttered a lot. I was like,
No, because yeah, you know, there are certain things we're in sync, and there are certain things. Shoes is like I'm not syncing up with that. I can sync
know
up
I
with.
have a shoe
Yeah,
problem.
we can sync up like
But
with.
listen, what girl does not have a shoe problem? Girls, some women can have a full walk-in closet of just shoes.
That would be you if you had that kind of cash and that kind of house.
No, I'm not. Listen, for real, I'm not. You saw one time, didn't you say I thought you were bad, but I saw your sister's shoe collection,
Yeah, I did see that.
and you were
I
like,
did.
you're not as bad.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm not as bad.
But in
I know
the,
in sneakers, yes, but not in shoes.
yeah, no, but overall, you have a lot of footwear.
Not as many as other women.
You're up there. Listen. I promote it. I go. My wife is up there on the shoe collection. How about you? No, we're not in sync on. We're not synced on that. That's it. So after yesterday, I'm like, I don't know. I was lucky. Well, I don't have them on. Actually, I have them on today. I bought a new pair of sneakers.
I know. I'm usually the one that buys him sneakers because I'm the sneakerhead. So
Yeah.
I'll go to the store. I'm like, oh, these are hot. I'm gonna get these for him, and I'll send him a picture. He's like, oh, those are cool. I'm like, no, these are hot. You're getting these because I'm the sneaker. I know what's fashionable in sneakers and in shoe wear. So I'll
now,
get it for him, and he'll be like, but why'd you get these? Because then he'll be like, I really like these. I'm like, you see?
But see, so when we talk about being in sync, we're not, couples are not synced in every area.
No,
Clothing and shoes, we're not like
no,
that.
I just kind of manipulate you
Yeah.
into that. I
But
guide
now-
you into that.
We're in sync in movies. Like, we like horror flicks.
Yes,
Yeah,
there's a
we-
lot of movies that we're in sync. That's
yeah,
why we watch
80s
a lot of shows and
movies.
movies together.
80s B movies.
Yes. Even our hobbies are different, but
Our hobbies are totally different. Yeah.
yeah.
So I mean, I guess when you think about it now, is you want to be in sync, but you want your own. You got to have your own style.
Yes.
In certain things, you know.
Yeah,
So
which we both
we do. Yeah, we do. We do.
we're
Now
kind
I'm
of in
thinking
sync
about it.
in
Yeah,
some
we're in
things,
sync, but we're not in
but
sync.
we
But
don't
you have to be to
we
have
the
a.
same hobbies.
You have to be somewhat in sync in certain things for that relationship to grow.
Yes.
I mean, if we're here 34 years, it's because certain things.
We like some.
Yeah,
like
we
some of the
align
same
certain things that we would
We
just-
like some
yeah.
of the same bands. We like doing some of the same things together,
Yeah.
going to
Yeah.
to
Yeah, yeah.
shows and things like that.
Yep.
But we also like different hobbies.
Yeah.
Like you like D&D.
Yep, I do
And,
Dungeons and Dragons, Warcraft. So I'm an
Warcraft, things
RPG
like that.
person since.
Yes.
Woof.
And I'm crafty. I'm crafty,
crafty.
and I like learning new things. I like when
Hands-on stuff.
I am hands-on. I'm like when I'm told you can't do that or you can't learn that, and I will make it my
Yeah.
goal to learn.
Well,
how
you
to do
done like the cake classes, decorating. You've done
it. crocheting
courses.
I like
yeah,
to learn
yeah.
a lot of new things.
Yeah.
Even like being handy, I will watch. Like I said, just spackled and sanded our closet.
She did a good job.
I'll
I have
go
to
on
say.
YouTube or whichever, and even when our handy guy was here, he's like, he gets nervous when people watch him, and he goes, she likes to watch because that's how she learns.
That's how. Yeah, I told when we had this all being done, she would be there just
I like
watching.
to watch.
Yeah,
I know it's creepy or weird. I think some people find it weird.
yeah, because she just
I hover,
Yeah.
but that's how I learn because I'll watch what you're doing and I watch your technique.
that, or she'll catch your mistake right away. Oh no, that's not how we wanted it.
Yes, but
Instead of it could be complete, which I guess in some ways you catch it right there and then you can correct
but
it.
I also like to learn because you'll be like, "How'd you learn to do that?" I was watching.
What else we're in sync? We when we go out to like the wineries and the breweries.
Yes, so we're in sync that we like to do those
So,
things.
so
but
a lot of
different flavors.
different flavors, but at least same entertainment.
Yes,
Yeah.
But it's cool to, like you said, it is cool to be in sync in some things. And
Yeah, absolutely.
Have your own identity. In
Absolutely,
other things.
yeah. When you think about it,
I think it's what complements a couple.
That's something that we gotta look into more. Is you don't find them, but you don't find them the long term relationships.
Yes.
There's a mixed batch
We
out
know
there.
a lot of people.
We know a lot of people, but when you read articles and you hear it, a lot of people are like, "Hey, we're not." Not also the ones that are living together and not married, but some people just say, "Hey, I was in it for 5 years, and they work out, and they take a break." And then you got the ones that are not even. Look what happened to the celebrities, Sofia Vergara, and the gentleman. I forgot. Joe, which is a big D&D fan also. Magalino?
Yes.
I'm not good with
yes,
names.
you said it correctly.
Ooh, wow. They got together, and he said, I think from my understanding is, "Hey, I want to have kids."
But she didn't want to have kids.
Right. So why would you go in this relationship, and they bought the house together and everything like that, and
I feel
then
bad they didn't make it through.
yeah, because I thought they were a great couple, but
I think being in sync for
But that's
some
what I'm saying, but-
couples is different.
she said in her interview, well, he always said he wanted to have kids.
Yes.
And she told him. So
Yeah, I heard.
right there in the beginning, that's a huge sync. If you're not in sync for kids,
Yes.
why go through the 5 to 7 years? I guess you're hoping that somebody's going to change and get in sync. Either having
I
kids.
think that just happens in couples. You don't plan to get in sync. You're just together all the time and do things together all the time.
But if
end up syncing.
and I get that, there's right. You've got to find out what your common things.
Not only
common,
that, it's not a common thing. It's just
it's a flow or it's a
a
rhythm.
flow of it's
like a kitchen. I picture it this way. You see the kitchens and the restaurants, and everything is in a flow. Everybody knows their
Yes,
spots.
it all flows together.
Right. And the relationship
Yeah.
of a marriage, that you're in sync, everybody knows what they're doing.
Yes,
Hey,
exactly.
she's doing this, he's doing that,
Yes,
and all of
everyone
a sudden,
has a role.
right.
So you end up syncing because
Yes.
you all,
I'm just saying,
it's like a well-oiled machine.
there you go.
There you
Yes.
go.
I'm just saying, if you're going to have that, and you kind of discuss in that first year, having kids is a huge thing.
Well, no, because people he used to joke about it. He's like, "Well, we never planned on having 3 kids,
No, we didn't,
I thought
no.
we were done when we had.
We had a girl and a boy. You got
and
the pair.
I was like, at one point, I was like, I want to have another one.
Yes.
But we had never discussed how many kids.
No, we never
just
did.
said we
No.
wanted to have kids.
Yeah.
So, things like that can happen in a relationship.
That's different where we already have kids, so that could have been a real deep discussion. I'm just saying for them, my understanding was by year one, they knew right there they were on two different tracks. And they were together for at least 5 years. So anyway.
It happens.
I guess.
Some couples, they grow apart. Some couples
Yeah,
grow
or-
closer together.
Right.
and
Or
end up
maybe it's like I
sinking.
said, someone was going to change their mind.
Yes.
Yes, I want to have kids, or no, I don't want to have kids.
Yeah.
So it didn't
Or
happen.
sometimes people change their mind. It could go into a positive thinking they want to have them, and then they change their mind.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Somebody
yeah,
could have
yeah,
changed,
yeah.
yeah, and then they're in sync on that path.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think it's important. I think it
It just
grows
happens, I
the
think.
relationship as you're sinking.
Yes.
That's the word, sinking, bonding.
Yeah, bonding.
Yeah, growing together.
Yes,
it's
growing
growing
together,
together. That's what it is. Like you said, you,
acclimating to each other.
yeah.
think.
When the socks are in the corner of the footbed for
No.
over 30 years,
No.
you should
No,
be in sync.
One day you might
You
wake
should
up
be in
with one
sync.
in your mouth.
You should be in sync and go.
No,
Those are his socks at the
that's
footbed.
nope.
You know?
Never gonna get over that.
Or like a cup of water
It's a
at
pet
the-
peeve. Nope. The cups on the side night table. No, all over the place. No,
That's not that.
no,
But that could grow into a sink. That could grow.
no way. It's gonna grow into a sink. One day, listen. Either you wake up with a sock in your mouth, or you're gonna end up you're gonna wake up to a cold, wet coffee
Don't do
poured
that.
on you.
Yeah, don't do that. That's not cool. That's not cool. Wets the whole bed. No.
He wet the bed. Well, he wet the bed.
That's what happened. Yeah. No, wait, stop. You said it wrong. First of all, I didn't wet the bed. That's wrong. Scratch that. As the judge here, the jury will wipe that from their mind.
Okay, wait.
It didn't wet the bed in that manner.
So we have these water jugs that
Yes.
we keep on and up by our side of the bed.
What were we eating that? It was the buffalo wings, right?
Yes,
Yeah, it was the
but
buffalo wings.
so he put his water jug on the bed and must have tipped over.
And I guess it
and the
wasn't
lid wasn't tight.
tight.
And he came back and there was a puddle of water on the bed.
on the
He's
floor. It just flowed. There was
He's like, my son's bed is wet. I was like,
because
"What
these
did you
jugs
do?"
they hold about 64 ounces of water. So I had to be about 50 ounces. And when I got it and I picked it up, I'm like, what the? And then I saw it all wet. There was water on the floor. I was down to like 12 ounces. So I'm like,
I couldn't help
man.
it. I didn't laugh. I felt so bad for him. I didn't laugh. I helped you though.
So
I'm laughing. I'm
because
laughing
sometimes
with you
we'll
now.
eat in our bedroom. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those
We'll
nights.
we'll lay a towel out,
Yeah.
and
And just eat upstairs instead of the kitchen table and stuff
if
like
we're
that.
watching something together.
Yeah. So we had to get 2 towels.
Oh
The
my
first
God.
towel started to get soaked, so I had to pause the movie. I'm like, she's like, well, it's just soaked because the whole bed is so wet. So then I had to get another one just to eat, and then we had to set it up so I could sleep.
I was like, you got to pile 3 towels on.
Oh, it was just-
And then
it was just-
I said, don't worry, tomorrow I'm changing the sheets.
Yeah.
And sanitizing the room and everything.
Yeah.
So I said, don't worry, I'll wash all the towels.
Yeah.
It was so funny
The
because
wa-
he was so mad
Yeah,
about
it
his
was.
jug.
Not only that,
of
because
water.
it was a busy week, and I'm like, and this was a midweek. So I'm like,
he was
hey, this is kind of like a little wind down. Let me just relax. I'm going to watch this show.
He actually sniffed at me. He goes, weren't you watching it? I'm like,
Yeah, I did.
I'm like, are we supposed to be in sync with that? I'm
Yeah.
like, watching it, I'm supposed to watch your jug of water?
I mean, because there would be no way really. I look at it now. It just leaned. You would have not known.
I
that
would
it was
have
just
not known, no.
Not leaned, but I guess it was leaning the wrong way, and it was just flowing water out. And like I said, then I had to go downstairs and fill it again. I was even more pissed. You just want to sit, eat, watch an episode
we were not
or two.
in sync. He was,
No, there
he was
wasn't.
so
No,
mad at me.
no.
He was like, why didn't you catch that? You're
Yeah.
not watching that? I'm
Yeah.
like, was it my job? Is it mine?
You're Wonder Woman.
I was like, mine is fine. He goes, I know yours is fine. Mine is all spilled.
Oh yeah, it was horrible.
So I laughed after though. He was,
You were probably laughing inside too. You probably even said, I know what she said. Stupid motherfucker. You stupid ass.
I said that one. I didn't say the other one.
You said it mentally. I felt the sink on that mental. I'm like, did she just say
I
that
was
to
like,
me?
stupid.
Yeah. But you don't say just stupid. We know now you don't you just don't say stupid and end it. You add the adjective. Stupid ass. And then I've caught her in the past. I'm like, yo, why you gotta add the adjectives to this? And I think we've had this conversation. And it's just like, what was it you said? I'm sorry.
Dumbass.
Yeah, dumbass. I was like, you just did it again. You know what? I'm gonna tell you a sing story.
It's all out of love.
No, I'm gonna tell you a sing story.
What?
2 weeks ago, I went to get a haircut.
Okay.
I come outside, walk into the car. I told you this story, but it's a sink.
Oh, you told me, yes.
So a gentleman was getting out of his car with his daughter, and we see a guy, like, my car's here, and the guy with his daughter's car here, and right across from my car is another car. This guy comes over with 2 boxes.
Mm-hmm. Just regular boxes or crates?
They were crates. And he lets one open, and pigeons come out. They just start flying. Mm-hmm. So me and the guy look at each other with his daughter. Like, he's like, what is he doing? I'm like, I don't know. Now I'm from New York. We're from New York. Mm-hmm. And he waits, and then he lets out another one out, and they go out. And then he puts those there and brings out 2 more. So we asked him, because I'm like, did this guy just go get New York City pigeons and bring them to Jersey? Because then they can shit everywhere? I was like, what the heck?
Gosh.
So there was a moment of, it happens to guys also. Like, where stars get hushed. We connected. We looked at each other and we said, we're going to inquire what this guy's doing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like New York City. If you see something, say something.
Yeah.
That's what we were. We were Starsky and Hutch. We were like Kate.
I think we talked about
Yeah, we did.
Time,
Yeah.
I think we talked about something similar. I think we talked about the story before.
Oh, no, I didn't talk about it here. No. Not the pigeons. Not the pigeons, because they were homing. So anyway, as we approached the guy, we did ask him, hey, what is it you're doing? Because he's got the 3rd and 4th box, and he finally releases it. Not the 4th one yet. He goes, oh, I'm releasing my homing pigeons. And we were like, what? Homing pigeons. Now, I've heard of homing pigeons. The other guy didn't. But, it was kind of like like I said, we were in sync. Like, hey,
oh my God,
what you doing here?
That's not the same thing.
Yes, it is.
No,
like, we knew we had to, yeah, okay. You just
don't. Not the same thing.
How is that the same thing? That's a sync moment. Like, we're gonna investigate.
No, I mean, real deep syncing takes years. Really? Really?
No. I'm just saying a moment sync. That is a moment sync where you see there's a situation. Guys have that. You know when there's gonna be an issue, and you're like, we got this, right?
No.
And you're like, yes.
Nope. It's over.
Anyway,
it's over.
Homing pigeons can travel very far.
It's over.
He was from Connecticut, and he releases them.
It's not the same thing.
All right, whatever. You want to shut it down? That's what it is. You know what? That's what you guys do. You shut us down.
Yeah, we do.
That's like in a bar. I've been in those bars where you see the guy bumps the other guy, and the guy's like, sorry, and you just know. You look at the other guy like, yeah, that guy's an asshole. We just got to watch him. He's a troublemaker.
Gosh, man, bonding is.
It's they do it in the movies all the time when the guys are in sync.
We're bonding. Men are such wusses.
Yeah, okay, whatever, Cindy. You know what? I'm not saying it's the same as a couple's bonding. I'm just saying we pick up on things and certain guys know and they look at each other like, yeah, I spotted that. I peeped that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Just wanted to say that. Mm-hmm. Usually peeping that is when you check out the females, though. Mm-hmm. That happens too, though. Female walks by, you peep that? Peep that. The guys, let me tell you, we were online at the bus terminal, and this guy skipped us.
With a guy too there too?
No, I'm gonna tell you. You know what? See, this is what you don't understand. He skipped all of us, went right behind this other lady, and she was on the backside. And so we tell him, hey, you just skipped the whole line. Like, this is the line over here. That's the end.
Did somebody actually tell him?
We did. I told her first of all. I called him up, and then the other guy said he tapped him and said, yeah, the line's back here. He's like, oh, I didn't know I skipped the line. He walks past me. He was like, I skipped the line, but that's because I had to walk behind that beautiful woman, especially that backside. And I was like,
the old man.
Yeah, it was an old man.
You didn't tell me that full story yesterday.
But that's what happened.
I wasn't getting it. I guess you left that part out. You just kept saying, this old man stood next to me. He said he had to stare at her. And you were like, okay.
No, it was more like we were in sync. I understood what he was doing. It wasn't cool that you skipped the whole line. And you know what I'm saying? But I understood what he went. But I had to stand next to that beautiful woman, especially that backside.
Oh
and I was like, okay. I gave him the look. I synced it, but get behind the line, dude.
Dirty old man.
You're not skipping the line.
Dirty old man.
I was like, hopefully, like he said it like.
You should have explained it better yesterday. I didn't get it.
Now you get it? Okay, yes. Now you get it. So, there are syncing between guys and a moment. That's it. It's just a moment. Where for husband and wives, couples, it's a bond that grows. And sometimes us guys, we go, damn it.
No,
I can't do
call
this.
us stalkers.
She's gonna.
They call us stalkers after.
Yeah,
that.
they call us
Stop
because
stalking me. It's not stalking. It's just we just end up kind of sinking.
yeah, they
into
know.
things.
But see, I've got that face. As she said in the past, I could still fool her. Her women's intuition, her sinking, her bond, her lasso of truth.
Lasso of truth.
The lasso of truth doesn't always work.
I'm not even gonna go there with
It
you.
actually short circuits. I see it.
I'm not even gonna go.
It flickers.
I need to hydrate.
All right. So anyway, I think that's an important thing for long-term relationships. The bonding, the sinking.
That just happens.
It happens, but it has to happen in order for the relationship to grow.
Yeah.
I think if the ones that are not, I think that could be, if you got to give certain components of why there's a failed relationship, that could be one of them. That's what I'm saying.
I think I see that it just naturally happens.
Right. It
People
naturally
don't
should happen.
realize
But if
that
it doesn't happen, I think that's a big issue. Because then, you're more into arguments. Not that you shouldn't, you have to have arguments, but if you're arguing that much, it's because you're not in sync. You're not having that bond, and the relationship is not growing. Before you know it, 7 years.
It should be a natural connection.
I'm saying it should. I'm not saying. I'm just saying you need to have it.
Yeah.
It's going to be natural. If everything's on, was it well-oiled machine, the relationship definitely grows past the 7, 10, 15-year mark. And if it doesn't, then you have communication issues.
Communication is key, like we said before.
Absolutely. Anyway, guys.
Take care.
Absolutely.
Like, subscribe, comment.
Ring the bell for notification.
Yes.
And we will see you.
We'll see you in the next podcast.
All right.
Stay healthy.
Take care, everybody.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.